Hi guys, welcome back to Season 2, Episode 6 of Strive to Survive. And in this episode, you can see we've, basically finished our basic chicken pen. And I've elected to just put a ladder in here, and we might put a couple more in other positions so it's easier to get it out. But basically, the premise behind this is chickens come in, they can't get out, we can easily get in and out. Using the ladder. The same concept would work really for any animal. You don't have to use a pen like this. For cows, you could put them in something similar to this, and it's actually pretty easy. It's almost easier to do this than to build a pen like this. So, it's just a thought. You can do it either way, but we're going to try first with our eggs to try to get some chickens, and we got one, which isn't bad, but we could have a lot more because one chicken is clearly not enough to make a chicken farm. So we're going to go over this way where we found those other chickens, see if we can't gather some more, and I see an egg, which means there's probably chickens around. Here we go. We'll grab a couple here and lead them back to our pen. Oh, there's 3. Good. Even better, there's a giant tree in the way. It's the only bad part about this biome is these giant trees make it kind of hard to navigate. And if you lose your way, you're kind of stuck, so... Come on, chickens. Come on. Everybody in. Yeah, so you can see this pen's a lot easier to get animals into as well. But mate those two, and of course nothing. But at least now we have 5 chickens, so we are in a lot better shape without much work at all. So, and you can see our cow farm is growing. I've been feeding them off camera, and our pumpkins are starting to grow. But really, the focus this episode is going to be on maps and compasses. So let's grab some of what we're going to need. And I'm going to deposit some of this stuff that we don't need currently. Like these mushrooms. And these trees. And all that wood that I've been gathering. Because we have all this other wood on us. So that should be plenty. And we need to get some more coal, because that's pretty much it. What I just grabbed is the last of our coal. And let's see. We're going to need some redstone, and we're going to need some iron. I think the iron that we have will be plenty. So first let's make, if I can stop randomly clicking on things. Let's make our compass first. So, piece of redstone surrounded by iron will give you a compass, and we want 2 of those actually for what we're going to do. So we have just enough iron to make a compass, and I want to split them up. There we go. Whoop. We need to grab our paper, which I don't think, I think we used it all. Not that chest. One of these chests has sugarcane, which we can turn into paper. Perfect. So we have 27 pieces of paper. We'll leave that compass. So if we take the compass and surround it with paper, we'll get a map. So that's a good start there, and I think what we want to do next is find the starting location, which we know is on top of a tree somewhere in that forest. So we'll sleep real quick, and then we'll go find the starting location and make a little beacon there. And we'll grab some lapis to do this. 9 pieces. That ought to be enough. And that should be good. So let's make our lapis block. That'll be the top block to our little beacon over here. So we can see that well, we really don't need to keep the compass out because we could see it just fine in our bar, but we'll keep it out. And head over this way. So it's somewhere to our right. And a little bit further it looks like. Looks like it's pretty close to where we found all those cows and pigs and pumpkins. Because there's all the pigs. Oh, yep, there's a crafting bench, so that's pretty promising. It's right over here somewhere. This is saying it's pretty much right here. So, what we'll do is take out our cobblestone. We'll build up. That's pretty good. From here we can see our house, so get our piece of lapis, put it on the top, put some torches all around, and that is the spawn, well, the original spawn location on this map is right there. And jump off. And the reason I do that is now our compass, well, it would have always pointed back to here, but now we have a general, and it looks like we missed it by maybe 1 block, but it's close enough. Now we can take and go pretty much anywhere on this map, and the compass will lead us back to this point, which we can easily get to our house from. So let's pull out our map, and I don't want to pull it out just yet, because we want the center point to be this house on this map. So yeah, let's get over to it. And wherever you pull the map out is where the center point is, so that's why we're waiting. And while we're on the way, I'll demonstrate this, because I know in the last episode I mentioned each flower can turn into a color of dye. So you get magenta from lilacs and rose red from poppies. So, well, now we have some rose red dye that I don't have anything to do with. So maybe we'll go dye a sheep. But this right here is where I want our center point to be. So let's pull out our map, and we can see there we are. It's actually at the bottom right of the map, I guess you could say. So we're gonna shrink this map a little bit, and if you remember, the way to do that is add it to the table, surround it in paper, you get a zoomed out map. We're going to do that twice, and hopefully, yeah, so you can see now we're a little bit more zoomed out, and it's probably not far enough zoomed out, but that's all we have paper to do right now, so it's gonna have to make do for now. And we're gonna go dye that sheep because I feel like it, and we need the sugar cane that's growing over here. So he seems stuck on this island, so he'll be a good candidate. It's not like he's gonna wander away. Hi, red sheep. And let's grab this sugar cane. And like I said, I don't plan on staying at this base for all that long. That's why we're kind of just slopping together the farm and what have you. Obviously this isn't the most efficient sugarcane operation that we have going on right now, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm just using it to get resources, so. And that's about it. But we're going to go ahead, now that we've got our map and our compass, and we found the starting point, which you could see off there in the distance, we're going to just kind of get some more paper here, because we want to zoom this map out a little bit more so we can actually go exploring. So now we have 21 pieces. Let's zoom out again on this map and see what that gets us. That's much better. So yeah, I think we'll stick with that level of zoom for now, because that should get us probably to this ocean. So let's do that. And I'm going to plant these lilacs because I don't want to be carrying them around. There we go. Hey, chickens. Nothing. Well, at least we tried. So this way is actually... Take that. It's off to the right on our map. And yeah, because the ocean's right over there, I think we're going to easily make it there on this map. Oh yeah, we definitely did. So, that's good. Whoop. And we've gotten ourselves in a little bit of a predicament here. And I'm honestly looking for some coal right now as we're exploring, because we're kind of running low, and we don't really have a lava bucket or anything right now, so it's not like we could just use that to cook. So yeah, some coal would be nice, but I don't think we're going to find too much on the surface here. And we're going to grab these. We're gonna grab any sugar cane that we find, because right now we need paper, and that is the sound that means there is a hidden cave somewhere over there, but I'm not too concerned with that right now. We'll probably come back and look at it later if we come back to that area. So we're just gonna kind of go until we run out of map here. Oop, we're stuck in a tree. Nice little island. We're still in that same biome. Still in that same biome. So this biome stretches on for quite a bit, and you can see these big trees are over here, so. But we're just looking for really anything of interest. And pigs aren't that interesting. Sorry, pigs, no offense. So, I'm gonna keep going this way. Some clay over here, but nothing really that interesting, to be honest. It's kind of just the same biome stretching on and on and on. And I mean, there are cows and stuff here, but that's not really that interesting. Let's grab some of this clay since it's just hanging out. Real easy to get. And clay is significantly easier since this last expansion to get. It used to only really be found underwater, which was a pain. But as you can see with what we just did, that was relatively easy. Now that it's more on the shores. So, and we'll pull out our map again, because if it's not out, it's not generating, which is kind of unfortunate, but understandable. So it's starting to get dark. Let's head up to the top of this mountain here. See if we can't find anything cool from there. And it looks like this biome just kind of stretches in all directions, so probably won't be coming that way when we go exploring. And head back down Try not to take too much damage. And we're still looking for a swamp. That would be pretty nice. And now that we have some better armor, we could actually stay out at night and fight. I don't want to do too much night fighting, but I wouldn't mind running into some slime balls or something. That would actually benefit us quite greatly. So I know during the first part of this map, I actually saw what appeared to be a witch right next to our house. I didn't see like a hut or anything, but it definitely seemed like there was a witch there. And maybe we'll run into some Endermen or something. And it's not quite dark enough for that yet, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I'd like to be relatively close to our house just in case we have a, panic attack and have to run back inside because we can't handle it. Actually, that looks like an interesting little place to be. And I can't make out if that's where our base is or not. But let's head over here and see what's going on. Get our torches ready. Ooh, creepers. Lots of them. Luckily we have this knockback sword. And they're actually a little bit too low, so can't really, well. Hey guys. Okay. So we took care of that little creeper problem. And I'm going to actually do that because we want an easy way to get out of this cave. Which that's not all that easy, really. So, there we go. Now we've got an easy way to get out. And the chances of us getting creepered are kind of slim. So, although it does sound like something is definitely coming. Look, sheep, you're starting to freak me out, so let's, got some skeletons down here. Got some sounds like zombies. Well, that's not really what we want. We don't want to get in a zombie apocalypse type situation down here. Yep. There we go. Took care of him. Alright, good. Throw up some torches here. And actually it appears that we have actually run out of space, which is not good, because there's a lot of stuff down here that we'd like to gather. So, well, gonna have to think about what I want to do about that. I think maybe the first thing is throw some of this useless dirt out. Look, sheep, you're really starting to freak me out, buddy. We'll grab this iron. Toss up some more torches, because it's still kind of dark in here. So yeah, we can see that that leads down. And we don't really want to go down there yet. We really just want the coal that's out here. It sounds like it's starting to rain. And you get out of here, zombie. There are a ton of bows on the ground. Apparently all of those skeletons dropped bows. Grab some of this coal. There we go. Oh, those sheep keep freaking me out. Alright, let's see if there's any more easy access coal around here. And, well, that's not a good place to put that, because we do need to eat. Let's go ahead and seal this up. Just because we don't want to be falling down in that hole. And we don't want our coal falling down that hole either, so for now, this is the best option. And we'll get as much of this coal as we can carry, which isn't too much. We might want to just, we might have enough inventory spots to carry all of it, so let's just see what this gets us. If we get at least a full stack, I'll be happy. And yeah, we were able to carry all that, so that's good. So we can see there's more coal out this way, which we're going to grab. And we can hear some spiders. So this is kind of a different situation. Usually we're not lacking for coal. Usually there's plenty. And honestly, we have enough wood that we could just make some charcoal by burning it in a furnace, but coal is just so much easier to deal with. Because charcoal and coal don't stack, and frankly, I'd just rather have coal. Let's see. Gunpowder right now is not as useful as coal, so I'll take the coal instead. And we're gonna head out. So there's where we came in. Whoa. That spider honestly scared the poo out of me. Jumped a little bit in my seat. Get out of here. Yeah, so that was nice. Thanks a lot, spider. And I'd like to be able to grab that string so we can make some fishing lines. Let's see if we can't do this. Free up some spots here. There it is. 2 pieces is exactly what we need to make a fishing line. And let's head over this way. There's a creeper. There's another creeper. And we're going to keep heading this way. That's exactly what we don't want. These skeletons shooting at us when we're in the water, but sometimes we don't have a choice. And keep heading over this way. Back at the ocean, so I think we're pretty close to our house right now. And unfortunately, it's raining, so I think that our house might be right there, maybe, or we could be completely lost. That's a possibility too. Good thing we have our map. Oh, there's our house. What is this? It's interesting. Yeah, so we made it back to our house. You can actually see below it right now. But all in all, I think that was pretty successful. We got the bases of the chicken farm going. We left the door open to our house. There could be creepers inside. Luckily, there's not. Apparently, it's daytime right now, just really rainy. So, let me organize all this stuff, guys, off camera. And maybe next episode we'll look into doing some fishing and doing a little bit more exploring. So, let's consult the map before we take off, though. See exactly where we've been. We might have been a little bit further, actually, but didn't bother pulling out the map when we were down caving, so... but we did get some coal, so that's good. And... let's check on this. Yeah, all of our food is cooked now, so that's fantastic. But, well, guys, I think that's it for this episode. We're getting a little bit more comfortable here, so we'll probably be moving on in an upcoming episode. I'd like to find some Endermen and get possibly some Ender Pearls or something before we move on, and then actually go down into the Nether, so that might be coming up relatively soon too. So until then, guys, take care, and thanks for watching.